Hello everybody and welcome to BeamNG.Drive. So today we're going to be looking at the Ibishu Hopper. I know that it's Hopper, but I can't remember the exact name. So let's go ahead, let's go to grid map, just the default. So they have added a few new things to BeamNG.Drive. I know this update is quite late, this update video, so sorry about that. But if we just go into the menu right here, you see it right here, Ibishu Hopper. So if you open, well, I double clicked. Well, let's bring that, not parts menu, one click. So there's a whole bunch of models here. Here's the base models, step up, and then the custom, which is obviously the best one you can get. There's the classic. And so we'll just go ahead and start off with the base model. Get a nice fire red color on that. And we'll go ahead and take a look at it. So I'll do a quick pan. I'm just going to say this right now. Jeeps, like these types of Jeeps, are actually one of my favorite types of cars in the world. So it's pretty cool seeing this on here, like this. And yeah, so that's just a quick pan. And I've actually been following a lead, was following a lead for a Jeep that would possibly be added to BeamNG.Drive. So yeah, sorry about that. So we'll go ahead, drive this around a little bit, see how well it does on the suspension test. It is a double, it's got live axles on both front and rear. Just barely made it. So I will take the top off of this to show you guys what it looks like. And yeah, so this, tell me if you guys like the reviews of the new cars like this. So, because if you guys like it, I'll go ahead and do reviews of it. So that's a little crash. The soft top does do a bit of spikiness, just a bit, as you can see there, but other than that, it's pretty good. And yeah, so move the mouse from start stop engine. So if you actually, right there is a new feature too, engine start stop, where you can see, you can turn on and off your engine. And then you've got the high gear and low gear ratio. Sorry, got another cough coming. And so I'm pretty much not sick anymore. Well, that removed the top for us. I'm pretty much not sick anymore. Still have a slight cough, but I'm pretty much better. So I'll do a quick pan of the damage so you guys can see that. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty good. Deforms well. As you can see, the roll bar, this is an actual feature where the roll bar will detach on the windshield there. So go ahead, respawn it, open up the parts menu. So if we open up here, you go into body, you go soft top, empty, and then you can go ahead and remove door covers too. And then right door, cover off. I honestly think they should do the base model like this too, where there's already a preset with the roof off. But because honestly I like the look of it with the roof off more, so go ahead and drive around with it just like this. So over here is actually a new off-road section that they recently added to grid map. So it's pretty cool. I had some fun on it with the Jeep, driven around on it, and yeah, so I'll quickly go ahead and drive down that actually. Ooh, that's one thing about the Jeep, it likes to pop wheelies a bit. Just every now and then if you hit something and then slam on the gas, it'll pop a wheelie sometimes. So we'll just go ahead and go down it right here. So I am using a controller, just so you guys know. It's a Logitech, oh, that's the rocks. It's a Logitech F7, it's Logitech F710. So, I like these controllers. I've bought a couple of them in the past. And yeah, so that's that part of the off-road section. There's another part over here that you can go down. Just like this. Might get stuck actually. And so here, I'll quickly explain what the high-low ratio box does. So, oh, no, and that's a hydrolocked engine, so that's a little issue. But yeah, so what the high-low gearbox does is, you know what, it'd be better off to show on manual, so I'll quickly show you guys that. So let's go ahead and grab the Sport Special, see if it has a high-low. So it does. Haven't actually loaded this one up yet, so holding the clutch. I drive realistic gearbox on this, so just so you guys know. So put into first, so put in a bit of throttle, let go. So if we top out on first gear, it's 49 kilometers per hour. Honestly, I don't know what that is in miles per hour. So if we go ahead and switch it to low, this adds where when the RPMs get higher, the torque, it doesn't go as fast, but the torque is stronger. So go ahead, gotta bring it up a bit higher. So the max is literally half that, where it's only 22 kilometers per hour. But if we switch it to high and downshift, as you can see, it starts getting way faster. Where if you go ahead and switch into low, you have to be in, like, say 5th gear in order to even do that. And then, so yeah, we'll go ahead and crash this quickly, and then sorry about that, keep coughing. That's a nice little crash. Oh, alright. So, engine is off. Yes, it's stalled out. So, yeah, as you can see, it crashes pretty nicely. Don't really see anything wrong with the crash that we had. Well, maybe that, but other than that, really nice crash. So, if I go ahead and now do this, in fact, we'll use a new feature that is actually in this update. So if you use this, oh, that's the hood, put that back to there. So you bring it up, and if you use the middle click button on your mouse, it'll lock that. Probably shouldn't do that one yet. Let's do this one. Oh, well. Oh, try to grab it. No. Alright, now we're just starving the engine. And sorry about that. I really have a cough right now. I haven't been coughing all day, but just started now. So if we go ahead and put into first, as you can see, all tires spin when drive transfer case is connected. Disconnect that, and it's just rear wheel drive. So that's a cool little feature where you don't have to go all the way into, and then to get your car down, just middle click anywhere on the screen and it'll drop your car back down. So you can do some, for example, burnouts like this, have a bit of fun, where if you were to have transfer case enabled, you can't. Well, you kind of can. You can. Okay, that's, but as you can see, it doesn't leave as much of a skid mark as the last one did. So, yeah. So go ahead, we'll go through the vehicles quickly. So we'll load up next base model, just this one. Go ahead, spawn it up with factory colors, and yeah, it's literally the same one, different tires. Well, probably a stronger engine, I can't remember. But yeah, so go ahead, crash this. I also do have to say the wheels like to pop off quite a bit on the car. So go ahead, bring up vehicles. Oh, well, it's the next one anyway, so this is like the upgrade model with the hard top and stuff. So it's basically literally the same thing, just a hard top. And oh, went better off than I expected. So yeah, why don't we go to a different map to choose to take a better look at these. We'll go to Cliff. Let's go to Utah. We'll go to the Cliff map last, because then we can just throw a car off of it. I don't know how long I've been recording for. I'm gonna say probably 10 minutes. But I forgot to start my timer again. I literally wrote a note to put down right in front of me when I go to record the video that says start timer, and I entirely forgot. So, yeah. Alright, let's load this up. No. Why do I keep double clicking? One click. Alright. Why don't we load up the classic? So, it's basically, this Jeep is supposed to basically be like an old army Jeep. Got the army colors, and so we'll just go ahead and drive it around just a bit. So it's literally, I enjoyed the Jeep. It's got no roll cage. They've literally made it look just like they did with just like those old army Jeeps did. So it's a cool Jeep to drive around in, to crash and stuff. And yeah, so let's go ahead, ride the wall with this. Oh, alright, well, let's show you guys another feature here. So if you bring up this area and you click save, now you can go ahead and restart and click load, and it'll show you your car just like this. So let's go ahead and look at the damage. So the ripped that rear out pretty hard. So let's go ahead here, I'll show you guys a cool thing. They put the latches on the windshield now, but if you look, if you remove those latches, you can go ahead and put the windshield down on the Jeeps. So this is a cool little feature. We'll have to remove those. To remove those, it'll just be under the roll bar section where you could probably see for the windshield. Here, I'll just load it up. Where if you go into windshield, body, scroll down, windshield, front roll bar, remove that. Those will go away. Alright. And there we go. Now we've got a little windshield that's down. So here's a quick look in the interior of the Jeeps. Very nice. I'll load up the interior. Oh yeah, here's a new camera that they've actually added. It's pretty cool. You can drive just like this. Like, I guess it's probably really good for, like, if you're recording a video where it's just a montage. Just like that. and then usually it'll do like a little zoom in feature eventually. Yeah, just like that, the nice close-ups of the crash. So that's just a cool view that they've added. So we'll go ahead, load up another thing like this, bring up these, let's get the off-road. So here's the interior. As you can see, you've got your roll cage, back seats, really nice. So put into first. So if you look down here, there's now these where you can actually lock the differentials if you need to, and just unlock them. I honestly don't know what those wheel axle front left and front right is, so if any of you know, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'd like to know. What my guess is it's probably just for like disconnecting one front wheel and disconnecting the other front wheel, maybe. I don't know, but there's some off-roading place we can bring this. You know what? Let's use some real off-roading techniques. Put it into neutral, and then you use just the brakes to get yourself down on something like this. So here, a normal car would probably get full out damaged on this. Honestly, my skills for off-roading on this game aren't really good either, so I might entirely roll the thing, but then I guess we can see how well roll cage works. Yep. So I guess the roll cage did its job somewhat. For example, it did roll onto the roof and, well, kept the occupant safe. So it's got a snorkel, all that normal stuff that an off-roader you'd expect to have, so the engine won't drown. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. So I'm going to, if you watched my last video, I was talking about a new schedule. Uploading Mondays instead of Fridays. I plan on putting that into the mix next week. So I plan on recording video right after this one, and then just, you know. So I honestly don't have much else to do for this. So let's go ahead, spawn up the crusher. Where is it? I think I skipped it. Right there. Spawn new. I'll go ahead, move that to over here. 7. Control R. Shift C. There we go. Tab. Go ahead. Rebuild this and put the Jeep into here. Just like this. Alright, now let's go ahead, bring it right up to there, and then we'll slow it down once we start crushing. Alright, let's see how well this car crushes. And that is our crushed Jeep. Does the engine still work? Yes, it does. Oh, engine's starting to boil though. Roof seems to be popping up on the top. So let's go ahead, quickly go ahead and go to cliff. So just default, only choice yet. And yeah, there is new scenarios for the hopper, and if you want me to make a video on those, go ahead and put it down in the comments. Control E. And yeah, so let's do the Dune Edition. Drop that down the cliff. So you know what, we'll try view like this to start off with. If it doesn't catch enough, then we'll go ahead and do a different view, like normal view. It's doing pretty well for what it is, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's the Jeep getting full of crushed and destroyed. And should be close to the end really soon. Oh, got a bit of fire. And there it is. So, go ahead, put it into orbit. Take a look at the Jeep. Engine still works, must have just stalled out or something. Oh, but fuel tank is ruptured, as you can see on the right. The gas gauge is going down pretty quickly. Alright, let's respawn this. Get a different version of it. So, let's go ahead and let's get this one. And then drive it over here and let it go on its journey. So now we've got a hard top. Alrighty, it's stuck. Alright. And there we go. So, thanks everybody for watching. See all of you next time. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, so we'll let this finish rolling down to the bottom of the cliff. Once again, see all of you next time. Waiting for it to get to the bottom. Then I'll say the official goodbye. And we've reached the water too. So thank you all for watching. See all of you next time. Goodbye.